All right, so this is just gonna be a basic introduction to the triangle. Now I want you to see first what the triangle position looks like. I'm gonna shoot my leg up, bring it across, and then I'm gonna lock my ankle under my knee, just like this. So you're shooting your leg up, bringing it across, and then locking your ankle under your knee. You can do to whichever side you prefer. If you wanna shoot this side up, bring this leg across, and then lock your ankle under your knee on that side. And then here is a quick warm-up you can do at home. You don't have to have your gi or mats or anything, and you don't even need a partner to do this warm-up. So we want to be able to get our hips up into the air. Imagine you're going for a triangle from an open guard, and you really have to get your hips up to your partner. So this is what you can do at home. Up, over, lock. Up, over, lock. And then every time you want to do it really good. So don't get to the point where you're lazy. When you start getting tired, just stop. Up, over, lock. Up, over, lock. So this is just a good little drill that you can do at the house to, first of all, strengthen up your core, and then also get that muscle memory in your legs for locking those triangles. All right, we're going to go over some entries to triangle. So once you know what you need for a triangle, all you really have to do is you need to get one head and one arm. So sometimes Sam is just going to give that to me if he's less experienced and he starts digging in on a pass. A lot of kids are going to do that, or a lot of beginner people. So I've got my guard, he starts to dig with one arm. That is already Triangle City right there. So when I see that, I need to pull his arm across, shoot my leg up, pivot, chomp, and lock, and he's given me that triangle. Okay, so see that again on the other side. He starts digging. As soon as I see that, I want right away to go for the triangle. I drag this arm across, I get my hips up, pivot, chomp, lock. So sometimes he's gonna give it to you, but sometimes they're not gonna give it to you, and you wanna be able to get there on your own. So working from a closed guard, I'm gonna grab his sleeves, then I'm gonna go to an open guard. I open his arms up, I bring my knees in and my feet to the hips. And notice how I've got really active hips right here. When I've got him back here and I have plenty of space, that's when I want to bring my leg up. If I bring him in close, it's going to be hard to get my leg up. So I want to bring my leg up here, then I'm going to bring his arm across, and at the same time, I'm dragging him in and I'm pivoting, chomp, lock on that side. Now at this point, sometimes you guys might have a loose lock right here, and maybe his arm is wide. So here's a couple of adjustment details. You can, right here to bring this arm across, you can shoot up your hips, stuff that arm, now come back down. Now to deal with the loose lock right here, I'm gonna reach up. This is where you need your core strength and flexibility. I'm gonna reach up high, grab my own shin, unlock, and then relock. So sometimes you might be too straight, you need to pivot, so I can grab my shin. I can even put my foot on the floor or put my foot on his hip, pivot more to get a better angle. Now I can relock, and now I'm ready to finish. And adults can grab the head and pull it down to finish. Kids can't do that. I don't want you grabbing head. So if he somehow, I've got everything done, it looks good. Sometimes he has a skinny neck and it's hard to finish the triangle, or for whatever reason he's not tapping. I can keep my grip on the shin as I squeeze. It's going to make it a little bit tighter to finish that triangle. Here are two other entries to the triangle. Push-pull triangle. So this, some people call it the push-pull triangle because I'm going to push one arm and pull one arm. Sometimes when I'm teaching it to the kiddos, I just tell you to throw it in the trash. So I only want one arm, so I'm going to push one. And at the same time, I'm going to shoot my legs up. So I'm pushing one arm through my hips, and I'm pulling the other arm in. So push, pull, there. This is a quicker one. All right, so I've already pulled this arm across, then I can make my adjustments, and I finish my triangle. So once again, push, pull. You know which one you want. So you're going to push one and pull one, shoot your hips up, and lock. And this is where those drills come in handy, when you're able to shoot your hips up and go straight to it. One other one that I have taught before, it's a little bit more advanced, but you'll have the cross collar grip and the same side sleeve grip. So from here, I want to put my foot on the hip. So I've got everything on the same side, collar, sleeve, foot on the hip. I can make space here. Then I can use this foot to clear out his arm, okay? If he's moving his arm around, trying to pass my guard, I control it. When I'm ready, I'm gonna shoot my leg up. This is the leg that's gonna be shooting in. So when I'm ready, I'm gonna let it pass his arm, and I'm gonna start pulling him in. And as I'm pulling him in, I'm pivoting, chomp and lock. This is a little bit more advanced, but it's really not difficult to drill. So I've got the collar, the sleeve, the foot on the hip, all on one side. And you want to be pushed out to your side here, and a lot of tension on this foot on the hip. This one is following his arm. When I'm ready, I pull everything in, chomp, and lock. That one's nice because you don't need as many adjustments. You go right into an ideal angle for the triangle. So there's a few things for you to work on at home. Work on those drills, work on the little details if you have a partner to drill with at home.